What's up, Brooklyn Squad? It's your girl Jay, and I'm back at it again with another video. What is up? It has been a minute since we have done a live, right? I know, but it hasn't been a minute since I have done a live on YouTube. It's been a minute since I've done a live on YouTube, but it has not been a minute since I have done a true crime live on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Y'all gotta be following me. And I know you have, because if you haven't, you wouldn't be here tonight. So welcome, 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 welcome. Let's see who is in the building. Justice for Aliyah. Hello. Hello, Kathy B. Yes, my girl, my girl, my girl. Hello, Jen with AJ. Hey, Jen. Hello, Lanisa Marie. Yes. Hello, everybody. And of course, I got my girl, Katie, will be joining me. Today is different. It's not just different, but it's different. Okay. So let me just tell y'all a little bit. I'm going to bring Katie up. Okay. I don't know where she went, but she needs to bring herself back here. Girl. Katie. Aliyah Wilson was unalive, and I'm not going to say suicide because I believe that this case is a murder case. I'm going to bring Katie up because Katie knows about this case as well. Now, today we are interviewing Aliyah's friend. This is the first time that anyone has come forward with any information about Aliyah besides her mother, who is in the comments right now, Miss Denise. Shout out to Miss Denise. She has worked extremely hard, constantly, night and day on her baby's case. Okay? We also have a FBI who is watching this live. Okay? Let's just say that. So, my husband said, be nice. I'm nice, but I'm straightforward. And it's not to be nice about the lady that I'm interviewing. He's saying be nice because we got the FBI that's watching. Because I have some questions, right? But I want to say thank you to the young lady that's finally coming. You welcome, Justice for Aliyah, baby. You welcome, Denise. I want to say thank you to this young lady who is coming forward, finally speaking out about Aliyah. Now, if you don't know, I'm going to say a few things. Aliyah's life was taken, we suspect, by friends. We suspect by people that she loved. We suspect by an ex-girlfriend, allegedly. I got my disclaimer up there, okay? Aliyah was hung on a balcony with her cell phone in her hand. This young lady, this baby, had her cell phone in her hand as she was hung on a balcony. And let's just show you some pictures of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young girl. This is Aliyah Wilson. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you some of her videos to show you how much she loved people. Okay? She had her phone in her hand when she was hung on her balcony. Who could have done this? Who hated her so much? Who wanted her dead? But see, there's a problem because the police didn't question anybody, and they actually said this was a suicide. But how do you know, officer, if you didn't question any of her friends? But they said that they did question her friends, actually. But see, we have a problem with that because the girlfriend says they didn't question her. And I have that proof right now. So before we bring up the friend, let me just show you a video. Check this out.
No, but we getting a lot. We getting a lot in. This fine. Now, did any law enforcement contact you and or accuse you of this crime?
No.
You haven't gotten a call from the police, no interrogation, no PI, no nobody. They said it was a suicide or whatever, and that's that case closed.
Yeah, I didn't get no police or any authorities called my phone. I didn't.
Do you know if any of them contacted Sarah?
No.
Okay, so they said that they felt like it was an unaliving, and that's that.
That was just what I heard. That was it. I ain't speak to no authorities, no FBI, no nothing. The only person that I spoke with to is Miss Denise and the people that was giving me information, which was Jay, Lowe.
Wow. Oh, wait a minute. So how could you do an investigation when you didn't question anybody? And then we have her saying Aliyah could not have done this to herself.
Courtney, but you firmly believe that this is something that Aliyah did not do to herself, that someone else did this to her.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Only because not only that is that Miss Denise went to so many different mediums. Again, like I said, I was stalking her page as well. I guess you could say that, just to see if she was still slandering my name and whatever.
Yeah.
But she posted this video. She had went to this medium, and I was trying to find that video just the other night when I was watching you guys' interview with her, and I could not find it. I just couldn't keep scrolling down her page to get to that, or whatever. I even went through my YouTube watch history, but I couldn't find it. So, but there's this one particular video where the medium is speaking, to whatever and doing what they're doing, and it's just like this voice, and they're talking to this voice, but it sounds just like Aliyah. It sounds just like her, bro. And when she said the words, "I love you, mama," I knew right then and there that was real. Like, what they did, whatever they channeled, and how they did that person that they were speaking to was Aliyah.
We need to find that.
Even my best friend, she watched that same video too, because I sent her the link, and she could even tell just that was Aliyah that was being spoken to.
So your belief is solely based on what a medium said, but nothing throughout the neighborhood or, word of mouth throughout the community?
I knew just in my heart that she didn't do that to herself. I always had a feeling that wasn't what she did. I just never said nothing, but I did tell Miss Denise that I truly didn't feel like she committed suicide. Because, again, she was trying to go home. The more she could do was just the best thing
You had the ex-girlfriend who was actually the girlfriend at the time. That's the girlfriend I was beating on, Aliyah, a lot. And you can hear from the wars, the neighbor said. That's the same girlfriend that bought the the gun, and threatened Aliyah. The same girlfriend who got Aliyah jumped before Aliyah was hung on the balcony, if you don't know. That's the girlfriend that said Aliyah could not have done this to herself. So my question is, I just want to make sure I get the name right. Where is the Miss Positively? My question is, John Shrimp, who did you question? Who did you question? Because if you was to question anybody, you were supposed to at least question the girlfriend, the last person with Aliyah, right? John Shrimp, I'm sure you watch it. You said that you was going to watch this live. He is the FBI that's watching right now. Right. So who did you question? Right? I'm gonna bring the girl, the close friend up. Okay, is she here? Miss Denise, where is she? Can you please tell her to come? Because what she told me on FaceTime is going to change everything, and it's going to blow your mind. Now, we had a FaceTime with her a few days ago, and I do FaceTimes with anybody that I'm working with or anyone that I'm interviewing, because I need you to know me, to see me, and I need me to see you, right? Because I need you to know who I am, and I need to know who you are. I don't do the texting always. I do text, but if I'm going to interview you and I'm going to work with your case, I need to FaceTime you, right? And I did that, and she was very nice. She talked to me about Aliyah. She was very close with Aliyah, actually. And she was with Aliyah 5 days before Aliyah's life was taken. And she told me some things that my mouth dropped. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. The police don't know this? This is a problem. This has to change this case. This case needs to be reopened. With what she told me and what you gonna know, this case gotta be reopened. It has to be. It has to be. She said she had no problem coming live. I'm a woman of my word. So we're gonna bring her on. She was very nice. She says she wants justice for Aliyah. So let's bring her on. Where is she? Please check. If not, I will say what she said. I have no problem with that, because I'm about justice for the victims' families, right? And what Aliyah told her is going to change everything about this case. I'm very passionate. I've been working this case day and night. I went to sleep at 8 o'clock this morning because I was up all night working on this case. I do this every single day. I don't take a day off. Today was supposed to be a day at least. I'm supposed to be with my husband watching a movie, eating, relaxing, because this is the times I don't do. But I have a hard time staying away from this case. I have a hard time not seeing why the police or anybody didn't question any of Aliyah's friends. I have a hard time why they didn't question the neighbors.
And not even just the aspect of the people and parties involved, but why did they never contact her mother?
Why didn't they contact her mother? Hey, beautiful. She's here.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello.
Don't mind me. I get emotional, girl. I'm very emotional with cases. So you might hear me curse on here. You're gonna hear me scream. You're gonna hear me cry. I'm very emotional with cases. So positivity vibes. How are you today?
Just
You
keep it going.
think? Can you turn your mic up a little bit?
It might be
Yeah.
because I'm connected.
Let me see if I could turn mine up a little. Mine's is all the way up.
Hello?
Yeah, I can. It's low, but if they can hear you, can y'all hear her? Yes, Laura D. She does deserve justice. Oh, say that again.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, she's good. Um, so I want to say thank you. First of all, let me introduce you to my friend Katie. Katie's been riding with me from day one. Um, Katie's not a content creator or anything, but Katie has a passion for true crime cases that don't get solved. So
Okay.
yeah, and Aliyah was one of the cases that she first started when it first started happening, and that's how I got into it. Um, I want to say thank you so much. This is not easy. I'm not going to ask her to show her face, but you can hear her voice. So you were. Can you just tell everybody who you are?
Can you repeat yourself? My bad. I had to tell somebody to step back for they came
Oh,
with all
okay.
the commotion.
It's okay. Can you tell everybody who you are?
Well, I would say I'm a long term friend of Aliyah. I don't really want to say my name because I don't,
No,
it's,
that's fine.
it's very deep. But yeah,
No.
I could just say I'm a long term friend of Aliyah. I met her at the Covenant House, the shelter. So we kind of like been on and off for a few years. So that's kind of how I know her. It's just I'm trying not to cry. I've been trying not to cry all day.
Oh wow. Oh shit. Damn. Okay, I'm back. This thing got messed up. Hold on. Okay, I was trying to close all my things. Okay, so it won't be echoing. So she's very emotional. And I can understand that because her and Aaliyah were very close. I want to say thank you because no one else has came forward in Aaliyah's case.
Yes, and it's sad because when I heard about that, that was making me even more mad because when I was seeing how she was around all these people, like
Mm,
when I followed her on Instagram, and it was just like, okay, she got some new friends, you
right.
know, okay, she good. But it was just like when I seen her and it took forever to finally see her. That's why I was just like, why is it taking so long for me to just come see you? Like any other time I could just come see you. But it was
Mm-hmm.
just like how her energy was, it was just throwing me off. Like she was so paranoid. Like I've never seen nobody like literally get out of the car and just start ducking like as if we get shot at or something. Like it's just crazy.
Let's talk about that. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. You met her at Covenant House the first time, right?
Yes.
How was that relation? How was that? Okay, so let me just explain to people what because I know about Covenant House. Can you explain to them what Covenant House is?
It's a shelter for I think it was just for women, but they had a side for men too. We
Yeah,
only let you come in from the ages, I think it was like 18 or something to like 25.
you're right.
So yeah, it
So,
wasn't really a good shelter anyways. It was just everything was just bad service.
so to put it in a little bit more perspective, Covenant House is a place for runaways,
Yeah.
domestic violent people who are running away from abusive relationships and trying to get away. They're homeless. If you're homeless, I was homeless when I was 14, so that's why I was there. Runaways. Now, another thing about Covenant House, now check this out. They would not tell nobody your location. If the feds, the FBI, your mama came looking for you, the police came looking for you, that place is secret for you. Now,
Mhm.
I'm saying that for a reason. We're going to get into that also. Now, remember when I said they will keep your identity safe.
Right.
Aliyah was at Covenant House. Why was she at Covenant House? Did she tell you why she was there?
No, she just said that she heard about if you, I think it was like if you stay for 2 months and as long as you had a job that they would help you with your apartment and everything. I just know that she wanted to get her apartment so she can move her mom and her siblings out here from Michigan to come and stay with her.
Aw. So she talked about her mother a lot then.
Yes, she loved them. Like that's all she would talk about anytime. I want to see
Really?
my mom. I wish I could see my mom. Like I think she tried to get tickets to even go and see her before. Like yes, she been trying to
Wow.
do all of that.
Well, okay. So keep that in mind, audience. Keep that in mind, y'all, because remember that Aliyah loved her mother. You're hearing this from Aliyah's friend now, okay? Because later I'm going to show you some videos where the girlfriend says, "Oh, Aliyah's mama this. She hated her mother. She this and that." And I'm going to show you some other stuff. So remember what the friend said. No, Aliyah loved her mother, okay? Did Aliyah talk about? Do you know Courtney?
I know of Courtney. I don't know her.
Okay, so Courtney was Aaliyah's girlfriend. Um, did she tell you that Courtney? Did she tell you about the relationship they had?
Not really. She just said she had a girlfriend, and then I seen her one day, and then it was just like just by the action she was giving, I knew it was more than what she just really wanted to tell anybody. Like honestly, I feel like she didn't want to tell nobody. Like this girl is putting her hands on me, or this girl
Mm,
is physically or like just verbally abusing me. Like, I mean, who would want to go and tell somebody like, "Hey, look, I'm trying to get away from the person," you know? Not a lot of people like to be in people's business. So
right. Before we get into the shocking detail of what Aaliyah tells you, I want to get into what shocked you. What Courtney did. What blew your mind that Courtney had said to Aaliyah that you said, "Oh, this girl is putting your hands on you."
one day when we were chilling, I had picked her up from work, and we was just sitting in the car, and I guess Courtney was like calling her or whatever, like, "Where you at?" Just disrespectful, just calling her all out of name. "Where you at? Where you at?" She just like, "I'm chilling with my friend. We're smoking right now." So I guess she gave her the address. She pulled up, and like as soon as she pulled up, like she just got out of the car and was just like, "Yeah, bitch, like what the fuck? Why are you playing with me?" And just going crazy. I was just like, "No, like why you doing all that? Why you talking to her like that?" She was just like, "This don't got nothing to do with you." Da, 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 da. She just kept on trying to walk up on her, so I was just getting in the way, blocking her. Like, "No, you're not about to hit her. You're not finna just get in her space and none of that." Like, and it was just like Aaliyah just looked so shocked, like, "Oh my god, like she's really doing this in front of somebody." Like
Mm.
the energy was just very weird. Like I don't know. But she drove off, and she probably didn't call me till the next day or sent a little text, but it wasn't a full conversation. It was just like, "I'm home, I'm gonna call you later," or whatever. So,
The day of the party. Let's talk about that. That was a party, right? Where she was ducking and stuff.
yeah. Hiding, like
Let's
paranoid,
talk
like
about
super
that.
paranoid.
So you called her to go to a party?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about that. You called her, "Hey, you want to go to a party? Let's get into that."
So I called her. At first, she was like, "No, I'm not gonna go." Probably like 3 hours later, she was just like, "You know what? I'm gonna go. Where you at?" So I pulled up, and when I pulled up to her apartment, like she didn't let me see what her apartment door was. Like she had me parked somewhere, and she just walked to me. So when she got in the car, like she was just already kind of like a little iffy because it was more dudes in the car than it was females. So she was just like, "I don't want to be around any guys and stuff." So I'm just like, "It's okay. Like, like if you don't want to go, we don't have to go. If you want to just chill here outside, like it's fine. Like, I don't want you to be uncomfortable." She was just like, "It's okay. It's okay." So when we got there, we were just chilling, just vibe, music playing, but she just had like this spook look on her face, like she was just like I don't know, like she just was worried about something, like something was just on her mind bothering her. And so I was just like, you want to just go outside? So we went outside. And as soon as we went outside of the hotel, like she was just like just looking around, like ducking, going on the side of cars. I'm just like, what is wrong? I'm like, are you okay? She was just like, I don't know, I'm just scared. I'm just scared. And then when we got in the car, that's when she was just like, I would never kill myself. I would never kill myself. I love my mom, my family. And I was just like, why are you even saying that? Like, why are you even going to you wouldn't kill yourself? And she was just like, you don't understand. You don't understand. I just know I would never kill myself. And she just went silent after that. She was just texting on her phone. And it's like she'll say something just randomly and then she'll just be quiet. And she was like, can you just bring me back home? And I was like, are you sure you want to go back home? And she was like, yeah, I just want to go to the house. And I was just like, are you sure? She was like, yeah. So let her go back in the house. We stayed on the phone until she walked into the house. And then after that,
Wow. So y'all hear that? Aliyah said, I would. Did she say I would never hang myself?
she said she would never kill herself, period. Like, cut herself, anything, none of that. Like, because I was just so stuck on the fact, like, why are you even speaking about suicide? Like, that was like, what? She was just like, I just want to kill myself. I just want to kill myself. Like, it just had me so, like, mind blown because it was just like, what? Like, what? The last time I seen you, you were okay. Like, you were, you were glowing, everything. Like, what is going on? And she just wouldn't tell me. She just wouldn't tell me. That's all she said. She was just like, I love my family. I love my mom. And I was just like, well, it got to be something deeper than that. And I tried to call her, check on her so many times. It was just like the phone was just disconnected. Like, I couldn't get in touch with her
Oh
for
wow!
nothing.
After that, so after,
Until I
so she
seen the
told
post on
you.
Facebook. That's how I seen what happened.
So she's telling you like, I would never kill myself. Tell my mother that I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What did you take out of that when you after you heard that what had happened to her?
I took that it was somebody obviously stalking her. Like, I wish she would have told me what it was. Like, we were with people that was like, going to protect both of us. I wish she would have just told me, like, fuck it, where she at? Like, we just gonna find Courtney at this point. Like, cause you shouldn't even have to be living your life like this. Like, this is not okay. This is not safe for nobody. Nobody deserves that. So it was just like impossible. It felt surreal. Like, it was just like, no way. Like, I just literally seen her whole body, seen her eyes, face, just everything. What? Like, it was impossible. I remember everything she had on. She had on a black outfit, a black half shirt and some shorts, and I think she had on like some tennis shoes or something. And her hair was all curly and cute, like she always have it, just simple.
I'm so sorry for your friend's loss. I should have started that in the beginning before this interview, and I apologize for not saying that. So much going on. Um, I am very sorry for your friend's loss. Um, how did you find out that Aliyah was deceased?
I found out through Facebook. Um, I
Wow.
had seen the link. I don't know if I was scrolling on the just watch videos and the live popped up or if I was just watching lives. But I seen the link and it showed her apartments. All I seen was the apartments and the apartment's name. And I was just like, what? I was like, wait, I know those apartments. So when I searched it up, because I didn't even watch the video yet, I just searched it up. It just said, girl found hanging from her balcony.
Oh my
So
God.
when I looked it up, I was just like, what? I went
Huh.
all the way back to my Snapchat files to find the address that she sent me. And I was just like, okay, this is her apartment. So I'm just like, wait, what's going on? So at the time, my ex-boyfriend lived in those apartments. So I called him and I'm like, I heard somebody was hanging there in your apartments. Like, what's going on? He was just like, yeah, this girl was found hanging right here or whatever. Like, we don't know what's going on. Everybody outside, the police here and stuff. So I was just like, oh my God. So when I finally went back to the Facebook Live, that's when the lady was showing just the scene, I guess, or whatever. And people was all right there, and they was just like, we're trying to get answers. Anybody that knows her, please, get contact information. So I tried to get in contact with the lady, but I ended up talking to somebody else, I guess, that was into the activist at the time, whatever. And we were on the phone, and then I was trying to get the mom number at the time, but nobody would give me her number, like literally nobody. I was just like, I don't want to talk to her family. Like, I don't want to
Right.
talk to people that's trying to, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
not to say that everybody does, but majority of the people do use those type of situations to just get clout for themselves. So
That's
it was
right.
just like, I don't want to be talking to somebody and then wasting my time, because obviously she told me that for a reason. So I feel like I'm her guardian angel. Like, so I'm not want to waste my time going through other people. So I just talked to the lady. I told her what I knew, and then that was it. Fast forward to now, I just seen a YouTube video, because I love true crime. Like, I love that. So
Mm.
I just seen a video, and it was her
Please
picture.
subscribe to my channel.
Definitely subscribe to her channel, y'all. But
Thank you.
um, I had just seen a picture of her, and I was like, "What is this? A Leah on a YouTube channel? Like, what is this?"
Mm.
So I just clicked
Like,
it, and then the story the man was telling, I knew it had like truth to it, and then it had some just other stuff going on. So I was just like, nah, this is my friend. Like, I know her. So I just
mm.
commented that, and I was just like, hey, that was my friend. Like, I've known her for a long time, whatever, just a little summary. And then that's when he sent me the mom's link, Denise's link to her Facebook. And then I added her, I messaged her, and then that's now how we here.
If I want to show you something, I had to blur it, and I'm sorry. Did you see the picture of Aliyah hanging?
I seen kind of like a little, I seen some of it, but I think it was what the mom had, kind of had like a little scribble on it. So you couldn't
Right.
see too much of it. But yeah, I seen it.
Can I show you something?
Yes.
Okay. I had to blur it a little. Do you see her clothes? Hold on. Is that something Aliyah would have wore?
I can't really see what it is, but
Look like
she's
a
more of
unicorn.
like she's so
Dressy
open
person.
minded. Like, she not like, I don't know. And to hear what she was even wearing, which like that, it
That's what I'm
sounded like
trying
it
to
was
get
a
at.
tacky outfit. Like, it was just something somebody just rambled through something. It was just like, we're just gonna put this on, just put that on, put
That's
that
what
on.
I'm trying to get at. Right. That outfit that they put on her to hang her adorable body looks like a work outfit, like a uniform outfit or something. It's just weird. And her mother's like, my baby would have never been caught with something like that. And I know that you guys were not a lot and stuff. So that's why I question, like, do you think she would have been caught with that? And you're like, you
Mm-mm.
even said, nah, I don't.
No, because every time I seen her, she's always dressed pretty, cute, matching, everything. Like, I don't
Right,
care. Like,
right,
everything's matching.
right.
I used to tell her, like, can I get some of your style, please? Can you give me some fashion tips? Because, like, what?
Let me ask you, have the police or the FBI questioned you, if anything?
Nope. I've been waiting. I was supposed to do a call with a detective. They didn't even call me. Nothing. And it's the
What?
same thing, because something else like similar to this happened to a friend of mine before. He's been deceased for like 6 years now.
Oh, I'm
It's the same
sorry.
thing. Like, police did not come. I was out here with the family when the news came out. Like, do you understand me? Like, I was literally doing everything I could, risking my life. You feel me? Because my
I
friend,
feel
like,
you.
what? Just because nobody didn't want to do it for them, like, I have like that's just in me. That's how my heart is. Like I
Yes.
love really hard. So if I call you my friend, like I'm going to do the same about you, whether you're here or not.
That's right. You gotta be
But
like me.
the police, like, they're not no help because, like I said, with my other friend, it was the same thing, except he was shot and they, like, his friends set him up and killed him. Left him there, took all his jewelry, all his drugs, left him there, literally took his shoes. All he had was his ID. Then when he got to the hospital, the friend that did it to him had the nerve to call his phone, and his dad has his phone. They're gonna say, is he dead yet? But
Mm,
then you wonder
mm.
why everybody, now you wonder why everybody is saying, you did it, you did it, you did it. Now you're trying to play this victim like, oh, I wouldn't do that. That's my best friend. I loved him. And
Right.
da 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 da. Like, no. And those be the main people. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like the police are no help when it comes out here to Houston. Like, they just gonna use it as a situation like, oh, well, whatever it look like, that's what they gonna go through it. They not even finna really just thoroughly do a autopsy or any of that. Like, he got shot 3 times. They told us he only got shot 1 time. When we seen his body in the casket, like, what are you saying? He got shot in his shoulder and in his rib, and I think it was like one close by his face, but it was like a graze. Like, how y'all just gonna say he got shot 1 time and we seeing multiple like injuries? It just don't make sense. It just does not make sense. No, that's why you cannot call people your friends, because these people will snake you. Like, I
That's
really
right.
wish that I could have enforced my bond on her when we was at the shelter, but I didn't want to do that because I was pregnant. Then it was like,
Oh,
I had already kind of had my little circle of friends because I was 19. I had just graduated high school. So I haven't even just, did nothing. I was fresh starting culinary school. So it was just like, when she came around and we were, cool, because she had a little crush on me, but she was more so worried about what the relationship would have been like with my baby dad. And I was just like, if he in the life, he in the life. If he not, he not. Like, there's nothing to worry about. But it was just like, I wish I would have just been like, you know what? No, you my girlfriend. You're not finna be hanging with these girls. You're not finna, like, I was so mad when I found out they jumped her. Like, what y'all did? What?
right.
And to
Let's talk
know
about
that
that.
Courtney was there. Aliyah literally told me that. She told me, like, we had ran into each other downtown. I was getting off the train. I was coming from a doctor's appointment.
Talk about that.
And I was like, Aliyah? She was just like, oh my God, hey, da 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 da. And so we was just laughing and stuff. I gave her a big old hug. And I was like, girl, give me your number. Like, what, like, where you been? And then she was just like, you didn't hear? I'm like, hear what? She was just like, they had jumped me. I'm like, who is they? Who jumped you? And she was just like, those girls from the shelter. Like, I can't remember all these girls' names. I know it. One name was Shay. One name was like
Oh, it was
Kiki.
girls from the
Sierra.
shelter?
Yes, it was girls from the shelter.
I thought
And
it
she
was
told
somebody
me,
else.
that's how I had found out about Courtney. She told me, she was like, and Courtney was sitting right there watching me get jumped. And she was like, a dude got involved in everything. I said, what? She was watching you get jumped. She was like, yeah, she's supposed to be my girlfriend. Like, who would just sit there and let me get jumped? Like, who would sit there and let their girlfriend get jumped? Like, that's weird. And then she was like, she tried to get into it and just all kind of stuff. Like, it was just crazy. I was just like, so where you going now? Like, what you up to
Wait
now?
a minute.
And I
Wait a
think she had
minute.
told me she was staying with somebody or something. She didn't want to just tell me exactly what she
Oh,
was on, but she was just
no.
like, I'm just on to something right now, just call me. And then I didn't
Let me
see her
play
until,
something for you. I'm so glad you said that. Let me play something for you. How many days was that jump that she got jumped before she was deceased?
that was like years before. That was like probably like, I'll say like a year or something before, because I had just had my my baby. I had just had
Okay.
either my 4 year old. I had just had my 4 year old.
Listen
And
to this. I want you to listen to something.
I want to go home. I want to go home. Okay. I'm scared people are out to get me. Like, I should never feel like that.
Yeah, that is the girl. That's
Wait,
Shay.
hold on.
That's what I'm
Let me
talking
play it
about.
again. Hold on.
When I breathe, when I come home, my chest hurts, like my head got baked in, like I want to come home, mama. I don't care about none of that stuff. I just want to know why everybody hate me. I just want to come home. I want to go home. I can't. I'm scared people are out to get me. Like, it doesn't feel like that.
Now she said that's Aliyah, y'all. She said her head was banged in and her chest hurt. She just got jumped.
Mm-hmm.
That was December 19th of 2019. Does that date seem familiar?
Yeah, because that was right before. Yep. So that mean that was like, so I'm thinking it was a year. So that had to be like a few months before then. I'm
Right.
thinking too far ahead. But it was
Okay.
so much I had
Time goes
personally
like,
going on in my
yeah.
life that is kind of like a blur then, because I was dealing with somebody that was like physically abusive to me. So like
Ooh,
a
yeah.
lot of the times and the dates I don't really remember, but I
It's
know for
okay.
sure it was literally 5 days that I had just seen her, literally in the flesh. Like, oh my
So
God, like, I
sorry.
don't know.
I'm so sorry.
But
Who do you
yeah,
think
she
is
told me,
responsible? Who do you think is no, she told you what? Go ahead.
she told me that it was that girl, Shay. I cannot remember these other girls' names. Like, I know it's this girl named Kiki or Kiera or something like that. Cause I remember they tried to jump me before, and it was over my boy best friend at the time, and I was just like, y'all just not meeting him. Like, I don't know if y'all are, like some females just get delusional when they get around a dude, period. And then if it's somebody that they hate in the flesh and they like, what are you even doing with her? Like, they just want to do the most. So it was just like, I don't even care what y'all own. That's my best friend. That's been my best friend since I was 16 years old. Nobody is going to break that bond. Like, that's just out the way. But it was like, I'm already mad at y'all because I didn't heard that y'all didn't jump Aliyah. So if y'all want to fight, we could fight. Definitely one-on-one, but we're not going to do no jumping. So it was just like, I could definitely understand how she feel when she say she feel like people was following her around, because that's how it was. They was on my Instagram, like literally stalking me, making fake pages and just doing all kind of stuff. Like, I remember one time, it wasn't the Shay girl, it was the Kiki, whoever that female is, but she was at my boy best friend house one day and she was just playing on my phone, like talking like him, but she was on his page but on his phone. So when I called the phone, he like, what you going out for? Da, da, da. I'm like, why are you texting me on Instagram saying some stupid stuff? He was like, what? I just got out the shower. Like, I don't know what you talk about. I said, you know what? I'm just going to pull up. I don't care. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I pulled up. Like, this girl didn't believe that that was my best friend. Like, he was like, girl, you finna have to get out of my house. I don't even know why you play with her like that. I don't know what type of stuff you got going on. That girl didn't want to fight. So it just pissed me off when I think about how they jumped her. Like, y'all that
Mhm.
weak that you had to jump her. And what you jumped her for? What you jumped her for? I still want to know what was the reason of y'all even doing that for. What? Because y'all was trying to be her friend so bad when we was in the shelter. So what did y'all jump her for? That don't make no sense to me. Like, I still wouldn't even grasp that part. For what? And I feel like it was all in the, because of Courtney. She put something in their head. They already was trying to like do little orgies with her. Like, they was literally trying that with Aliyah at the shelter. Like, what? She done got into it with them so
What?
many times. Like, she tried to move her room so many times. Like, I didn't try to let her be my roommate. But
Was they
because I
trying to
had just,
sexually assault her?
yes, like they wanted her bad. They wanted her bad. She wanted to move her room. I wanted her to
Oh
be my
my
roommate, but they
God.
said she couldn't be my roommate because I had just had my baby. So my roommate would have to be another new, to be mom
New
or whatever.
mom. Right.
So it was just
Yeah, that's
like,
how it is in there.
it was just sad. Like, just
Oh my God. Oh, that baby, but she been through so much. Denise says, "Do you know DJ?"
TJ. See, and that's why I say I need to see pictures. Like the names is like coming to my head, but I need to see pictures of them. But I know that girl Shay face for sure. Like it's in my head right now. But if
Have
I
you?
see the other people faces, I would know who it is.
What do you think? Who do you think did this to Aliyah?
I believe Courtney did that, and she had people to help her
Mm.
because to remind you, when I talked to the lady on the Facebook page that was in front of the apartments, she said, but she said it was a man. The lady said that the people in the apartments, and the word was that a man came in there and did that to her. And it was supposed to be a Mexican bald head man that just got out of jail. But I feel like that was the story that Courtney just put out into everybody to just make them
Wait,
to just
wait,
keep
wait.
talking
Slow
and shit.
down. Wait. Oh my God. Hold up. Wait. I've never heard about this story.
Yes,
Girl,
till
you
I tell
bringing
it.
some new stuff over here. Wait, what's going on? Can you back up? They said that they saw somebody going to Aaliyah's apartment.
Not that they saw her, that's what they heard. That's what they heard. So nobody's it's like basically it was a he say, she say. Nobody literally
Okay,
say like I seen him go over there.
it
They
was
were
just
just
he,
saying
she,
like
she.
it was a man that was like bald, bald and Mexican, and
Oh, I'm like,
that's what it
oh,
was. Like nobody literally was just like he went over there, like it was just
okay, got you, got you,
basically
got
a
you.
little rumor. It was a little
Rumor,
rumor that's yeah. Is
a
Shay light
Mexican
skinned?
boyhead.
It
Um,
almost seems like it was a distraction to take away from the actual story.
right,
Got you.
exactly. Is Shay light
Oh,
skinned? I think she's kind of like like she a little light skinned because from the last I remember she was kind of like caramel a little bit. So yeah.
mm. You have any questions, uh Katie?
Mhm.
Yeah,
After
which
this
people
happened
asking
to
her.
what she
There was people out there when Aaliyah was found.
okay.
Yeah, there was the security guard. We're gonna go to that. We're definitely gonna go to that. Yeah, hold on, Miss Denise. Go ahead, Katie.
So after this happened to Leah, was there like anyone around town or anyone you ran into that was like trying to ask about her or discussing what happened?
Nope. But I wasn't in the city at the time. I was out of the city. So when I seen it on Facebook, I just called my family and was like, like, have y'all heard about this? Is anybody talking about it? Like, what's going on?
Hmm.
Or is it even on the news? Like, what? Like, I literally went onto
Right.
the news channel just to see if it was going to be on there. And it was just making me
It,
so mad because it's like, why
it
nobody
wasn't.
talking about this? But y'all want to talk about somebody trying to steal the air conditioner or something out the apartments, or if somebody try to
Woo!
set
Share
the
that.
washing room on fire. So it's like, what? I don't understand. How is somebody hanging outside of their apartments and nobody
Come
seen them?
on.
And
Share that,
then
girl.
knowing that I seen those apartments are freaking huge. Like when I say huge and big, it's no way nobody seen her. It's no way. It's a big old light right there.
Oh, share that. Say that again.
It's a big. It's. I think that is a washroom right there or a storage unit or something. Whatever it is, it's a little building right there that has a big old bright light, like a yard light. How
Mm.
nobody seeing? And you're upstairs. How nobody see upstairs? What like? I don't know.
Wow. So it's like, wow. Leah, I keep calling Denise Leah. I've been so much into this case. Denise says, "Yep, wow." When you heard about the security guard, did you hear about that? The security
Yeah, I
guard
heard
finding
about
her.
it.
What
When
did you
Denise
think
told
about
me, that's just really wicked. Like because it make me think about the Kanika Jenkins, like the girl
that?
that was supposedly found in the freezer, like
Yes,
what? Like
yes.
what are you saying? A lot of these security guards be in cahoots with the police and some more stuff. So it's just
Yes.
like it's like you can't win for losing. Like it's just so wicked. It just makes me so mad that they don't even try to give the person the justice. Like it's overstood that it's already set and done. They're gone. You know, they're not gonna be able to smile again. But it's just like, why not give people to the justice to at least get the body and lay
Exactly.
it to rest and just be able to have closure. Like, but that's how they keep the cities in all these states and they keep the commotion going. It's how you keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Because eventually they gonna get so tired of Denise calling. Then all of a sudden it's gonna be a mysterious. Like it's always weird. It's weird, and it's just like,
We're
how can a
supposed to be
security
having.
man see her and not make a call or not any of that? And then just like when Denise called the man back and was like, "Do you remember when you seen my daughter?" "Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about." How you don't remember a body hanging from a balcony? What are you talking about? Like what?
With
Like
her
it's just like
cell phone in her hand.
exactly. Like how can you not? I don't know. And it's just like I wasn't even there, and that stuck on my mind. So how can you forget and you literally seen it? That is impossible. You knew what you were doing. You seen what happened. You probably the one that did it or helped them even do it. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know what color the security guard was?
Mm-mm. He sound like he was. I don't even know. He sound like he was like a Arab or something, like an
He
Indian.
did. Yeah, he did. Yeah. We're supposed to be having the FBI watching this live right now. I don't know. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know about it, but we'll see
We'll see, right?
if that's any help.
Yeah. Go ahead, Katie.
Did you ever witness like a security guard out there, or like did your ex or Aliyah ever talk about one being out there?
Nope, never seen one. I didn't even know they had a security guard over there because I thought they were supposed to patrol the parking lots. But
Hmm.
even still, you are walking through the apartments. There's no way in hell, heaven, or earth that you just seen a body hanging there. You was just like, oh well, it'll be okay. It's a scarecrow or something. It's Halloween time. It's just there. Like
Right.
what? No.
Without questioning nobody. They said that they question people, but I don't know if you've seen in the beginning, but I played this clip of Courtney admitting that no one questioned her, not the FBI or the police. And then I played another clip of her saying that Aliyah couldn't have done this to herself.
Exactly, because she know that she wouldn't have did it to herself. Like, and it's like Courtney is so like into her head, into herself, and so evil minded. Like she don't even know that she be telling on herself without even telling herself. Like
There
she
you
be
go.
rambling and just be ranting and just be saying
Yep.
anything, doing anything. So
Yep.
it's just like then she get mad when somebody react about what you saying. Like you said it, not me. I didn't say that. You said
Right.
it. Have full
Because
on video,
first
audio of how you're acting.
yeah, because one
So
minute
it's
she
just
says,
like
"Oh, Aaliyah did it to herself." This, somebody did it, and then the next minute, "Oh, she didn't do it to herself. I know Aaliyah, she didn't kill herself." And it's insane. She was constantly beating on this girl that the neighbors heard the walls shake. And you mean to tell me that the police didn't even question the neighbors?
right.
What about that bag of evidence of towels that was left in the apartment that Denise even asked them to take and they refused to take? All of a sudden, when Courtney breaks into the window in the apartment, the towels are gone. Those towels had DNA, I'm sure, all over it, but they would never know because now the towels are gone. Police fucked up big time.
Mm-hmm.
They really messed up because they saw, oh, a young black girl hanging, and they figure they knew it's not a suicide, number one, but because a suicide, it would be a case closed because it would be an easy job for them not to want to do their job. No paperwork, so case closed. That is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Do your job. Open up this case. I know you're watching what is his name? What is the guy's name?
I can't even think of his name either right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Cause like this is just like I
Uh
could not
John
believe that.
Shrimp. John Shrimp. I know
Mm-hmm.
you're watching. You just seen a witness come forward saying that Aliyah, the deceased, said she would never unalive herself. If anything happened to her, she didn't do it to herself. She loved her mother. Please take a look at this case, John. Please. Your people's fucked up. This is the nicest that I can get. Okay? You're fucked up. You have a young woman with a cell phone in her hand. Did you check her fingernails for DNA? No, you did not. Did you even check if the young lady was molested?
Right.
You guys messed up. And if you think that this case is not going to be continue spreading awareness, I will not stop until the suspect is behind bars. So, my suggestion to you, John Shrimp, is to please look at this case before I can get all these parents together and take it to the highest up, and they will be outside of that building spreading awareness, because that's the next thing that I'm about to do. I'm not going to stop. That's also next, Lourdes Ortiz. That's next. Her cell phone.
Yeah, cause I wish that I could get on my one of my old Instagrams and like just put the messages and show like all the times we talk. Like I would really have more of a timeline to put with that from just when I pick her up, and then you could, you know how on Instagram it'll show you the time that you was on the phone and when y'all hung up, like it'll show you how fast we were just on the phone, and she'll just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And oh, here you go, Courtney, I gotta call you back. And it's just like I don't hear from
Mm.
her until like 3 weeks later or a month later or something, and she's just calling me random. What you doing? Where you at? You want to smoke? Yeah, where you at? Oh, here I come. I don't be trying to waste no time. I don't try to hesitate at all. Where are you at? Here I come. Because I already know if I say, wait, give me like 10 minutes or give me 5 minutes. Oh, well, she's going to come and all this other stuff. Like, it was just kind
You
of
were
more
so scared of
stressful.
her.
Yeah, very
She
scared of
was so
her.
scared of her. Traumatized.
I did not want her to get in that car that day when Courtney pulled up. Like, she just looked like she was just ready to strangle her. Like, how she just hopped out of the car. Like, if I could demonstrate it, like, she
Wow.
just literally pulled into the cul-de-sac and just got out and was like, "Bitch, you keep playing with me. What the fuck? Why you
Wow.
not answering your phone?" Da, da, da. And then, like, Aaliyah was just looking shocked on her face. Like, she was stuck. She didn't even move. She didn't walk. She didn't lean. She didn't do nothing. Like, she was just stuck. And I was just like, what? Like, I'm looking like, is this Courtney? And then when I'm looking at her, I'm like, what? What are you even doing with Aaliyah? Like, you are, what? No, ma'am, we are not even finna do that. You, let alone, no, man, we are not about to do that. You're getting out of the car aggressive. This is a female. Why are you doing all that? And I feel like that she feel like because she's a female, she feel like she can put her hands on her. No,
Right.
like, you're still being abusive. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I feel like eventually it got to the point to where Aaliyah actually fought back, and that made her mad. Like, oh, you fighting me? You fighting me now? Now you want to fight back? And I feel like that's what led to her even being killed. Like, cause what else was your reason? You was. It don't matter how many times she left. You came and got her and followed her and did everything you was gonna do. So I feel like Aaliyah got tired of that and was just like, even if she did just give in and gave her address, and I feel like she was just
Because
like, you know what?
she
I'm
lived with
tired of you doing this.
Because Courtney lived with Aliyah. Did you know that?
I knew about that, but
Yeah, she lived with her. That's what that, and that's what sucks because now you got this monster living with you, and you can't. Now you really can't get away. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Now she's really beating on you and controlling you. I've been through that, so and you say you've been through it, so we know how it is. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's hard, you know. When you're not living with the person, you could kind of like get your own space a little bit. But now when they living with you, it's like, oh man, it gets even worse. And that's when
Yeah.
the neighbors said they heard the banging through the walls.
Yep.
Oh man. Lenise said, and when we hang ourselves, phones do not stay in our hands.
Exactly. Your whole body is gonna like basically go into a shock in itself.
Right, right. How did that phone even stay in her hand? I don't understand that. And wow. Aliyah tried to come home, her mother says. Yeah.
I feel like every time Aaliyah tried to escape or get away, it was almost like Courtney was tracking her every move.
Yes,
She
because
had
I
way too much control over her.
exactly because that's basically how she was acting when I came and got her to go to the party. She was so like timid, like she didn't really know, and then like even when she got in the car, like she was sitting so close to me, like she's never sat that close to me. I'm saying like we were like literally shoulder to shoulder, like skin to skin. And she just kept looking. I was just like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" She's just like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay." I'm just like, but it was like the "I'm okay." It was giving sarcasm. Like, are you okay? Or like what? Like you know? Like you just having a bad day right now, you're just not in the mood, you know. So I'm just being cordial and being neutral. I'm just like, you want to smoke a blunt? Let's smoke a blunt. Like, you want to take a shot? Let's just take a shot. Like, let's get them vibes off of us, you know, because it was like I've never seen her just like that. Like she looked so dull and like just numb. Anytime I've seen her, even when she was going through that, when she was with me, we were not worried about none of that. We was having the best time. We was driving around, smoking, pulling up on my friends and family, you know, just having a good time before she go home. And I always try to really take a long time before I take her home because I just be like, no, I don't want to take you home. Like, just tell her you're gonna go somewhere else. She's like, no, I don't, I don't want to hear all that. And it's like every time when they get to, I don't want to hear all that. Then she'll be like, she texting me now. She's texting me now. And I'm just like, man, I don't want her to come ride down on me. So we just gonna have to just, I don't know, like I don't even know what to do. I didn't even know what to do. Like if I could have just kidnapped her and not be able to go to jail because I kidnapped her, I would have did that because she don't deserve that. Like where did she even meet Courtney from? Like that just makes me so mad. Where did you even find this girl? Like
Mm,
y'all have to
right.
see what she looks like. Like where did you find this trash at? What? Don't make no sense. That girl is trash. She is evil. It's all in her face, and then you have on these bifocal glasses, and you just acting like a minion, like just running around, just a high mess, like just so evil over Aaliyah. Like that's all it was. But to see her paranoid like that, I knew it was more than what she was just telling me. But I felt like she was telling me what she needed to tell me, and that was that she loved her mom and her siblings, and she wouldn't kill herself. Because if somebody was after me, I know I'll be saying the same thing. I don't care how I find up there. I ain't
Oh,
kill
hold on.
myself.
Hello,
Oh,
Period.
I'm
my
sorry.
name is Denise
Hold on, I'm
McClendon.
sorry.
My daughter is Aliyah Wilson.
I didn't mean to put that up yet. I'm sorry. Well, why is up? We might as well
2020.
play it.
My daughter. Hello, my name is Denise McClendon. My daughter is Aliyah Wilson. On July 19th of 2020, my daughter was found hung in Houston. I was not informed until 4 days later, July 23rd. How I was informed is I woke up to a text message that read, "They told me your daughter has died." That text message was from my daughter's ex-girlfriend, who knew my daughter passed on the 19th, who had my telephone number. My husband called the police. The police said they confirmed it. They were looking at a file. Then my daughter hung herself with a sheet, and she left no note. That's all the information they gave me. Then after that, the coroner's office called and stated that my daughter came out of our apartment with a backpack and some Nike slide-on shoes without socks on. She proceeded to walk upstairs barefooted, and she hung herself with her fitted bed sheet, and she left no note. My daughter's apartment door was locked. Even though she walked upstairs barefooted, there was no dirt on her feet. The sheet was cut that she used as ligature. That was cut to 21 inches. The balcony was...
I can't hear. Why I can't hear anymore?
Yeah, Jasmine, your mic's off or something.
Okay. I had to mute it so we can hear Denise. Okay. Oh, undo your mic. Can't unmute. Oh, you got it. All right. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay. I just wanted to play that. Oh man, this is a lot to this case. Um, do you know who Blue is?
Blue, I think that's the Shay girl. I knew her. Well, I knew of her from the
Oh,
Covenant House.
oh, wait a minute. Blue
Blue
is
is Lachey. Blue is Lachey. I was going to say that.
Yeah,
that's who she is?
Yeah, I was going to
twin
ask that.
boys, twin girls. I think she got kids. She has twins.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the girl from the shelter. That Shay was the one that wanted Aliyah so bad. Like she was begging her to be her roommate. That's why Aliyah wanted to change her room and like kind of separate herself from her. But I don't know if they ever like actually like kind of messed around or whatever the situation was. But I know that they got into it one day, and it was about a couple weeks before I went into labor. And she was just like, cause the girl Shay was just came out her room and was in the hallway like, why she keep playing with me? I'll tell people, like just saying, I'll tell people this, I'll tell people that. Da, da, da. You trying to do this with somebody in the shelter or whatever? We in the shelter. Why are you trying to? Da, 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 da. But basically, she was talking about herself. It was just like y'all worried about Cat and Dingling around here when y'all supposed to be worried about a roof over your head, a job and extra stuff that you need with in your life. So it's just like it just wasn't making no sense. But I physically remember Shay. She was the reason why Aliyah didn't want to be at that shelter no more. But she thugged it out as much as she could, stayed until she came across Courtney. And I feel like Shay probably got something to do with her even meeting Courtney because Courtney wasn't at that Covenant House, so she had to meet her through them. And then you jumped her, and then to know that Courtney was even standing right there when y'all jumped her, like, come on, it's just like what?
Wait,
No, and I
Jen says this is a different girl. What do you mean? It's not the same girl?
Blue is
Blue's
Vaughn.
real name is real Lachey.
Yes, that's her real name, Lachey. But I know her as Shay. I don't even know about this her going by Blue or whatever it is. I don't know. But I know her as Shay. Lachey. Yes, that's her real
Jen,
name. She has twins.
send me the picture, Jen.
Yes, all of
So,
them is connected from the shelter. Like, yes. That's why I'm saying, like, I remember all of their faces. Like, I couldn't tell you their names right now only because it's a blur
okay,
to
I
me. It
have
was
a
so
picture of
long
her.
ago.
But, I have the picture, so I've been on this for a
I
few
wish I
years.
had my old phone where I could show y'all guys pictures
I'm
when
about to
we
show you
went
right
like
now.
all that.
Is this her?
Nah, she look different. See, I don't know who that is.
Let's show
I
you
don't
another
know.
picture. Hold on.
Cause the girl I'm talking about, she dark skinned. She's a dark skinned girl.
Oh, so you're right. They right. It's a different girl. Okay. Blue tea name is Shavonda. It's a different girl. So you're right. Okay. They're right. Yeah. Blue. Okay. So it's not the same girl. Courtney met Aaliyah on Plenty of Fish. Yes. Okay. But where did Blue come from? So she didn't come from the shelter. This is a different girl. Huh.
Mm-hmm. They probably
So
all
let
met
me
through
show you
each
something.
other.
Let's go to TikTok. Why don't we do that? Let me show you something. Hold on, okay? Let's go to TikTok. Uh Oh no. Okay, I'm already logged in. Great. No volume, honey. Uh Damn, where is it? Where is the Let me get y'all over here. Let me get y'all over here where I'm at. Oops. Oops. No, that's not it. Share screen. Okay, now let me see if I can. What was her name again? Let me see. Uh Search. Oh, what's going on here? Damn it. Oh, let me close this. Um what was her name again on here? Let me see. Okay, Vaughn. Yes, it is Vaughn. Vaughn. No, videos, users. Okay. Here it is. Here she go. This is her. Okay. Does she look familiar? Does she look familiar? Positive?
Um, Not really. I've never seen her before, but
Okay.
when I did hear about her, she just kind of gave me the vibe of like she wanted to play it cool with Aaliyah because of the simple fact they're both light skinned, they both have tattoos, they're cute, whatever. I feel like she was just a pawn to get Aaliyah to kind of put her guard down to however it got to where it is. Because how can you let somebody do that to your friend and you still not speak about it? And then, the
On
the
Facebook.
messages in itself is incriminating. Like what? It just don't make sense. But I feel like she just played that sister role with her to make Aaliyah feel like she has family out here. That was the whole point of the isolation. Like, well, let me make her feel like she got family out here where she ain't got to just keep running to my house.
Jen, go to my
I
Facebook.
got you.
Go to my Facebook. Denise is following me, so you'll see me on there. And send it to me on Messenger. Or if you're in the group,
Why my
on Aaliyah's group, I'm in there. So this is
my
supposed to be
signal
Aaliyah's
messing
best
up?
friend. This is supposed to be Aaliyah's best friend right here. Her twin. Yeah. Uh, we believe that she's
My
also
connection.
involved. We believe that she knows something, though. Yeah, we definitely believe that she knows something. Okay, I thought that was the girl, but it's you don't know her, so she's definitely not from the shelter. Okay.
She dropped, so hopefully she comes back.
Oh no, she's up here. Hold on, add to stage. There she go. Okay, I sent it to the Aliyah was murdered. Okay, thank you. I'll go look. Let me see. Uh, I don't see it. Let me see. Did you send it to me? To my thing? Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay, message available. Got it. Thanks, Jen. Okay, the creative turn comments on my sister. They took my sister, my best friend, my life. Your name was always. Twins are back. They took my sister from me. Suicide awareness gone too soon. They took my sister, my best friend, my lifeline. Huh. Yeah, that's exactly what she said. Who is they? This is what she said. They took my sister from me. That's her and Aliyah. And she says, they took my sister from me, my best friend, my twin, my lifeline. So we would like, I reached out to her. She's not going to comment back from Barbie, but we would like to know who is they. She knows something. Huh. I did reach out to Blue yesterday. We'll see what happens. Courtney blocked me. Courtney actually was talking to me at one time. Till she found out who I was, then she blocked me. So yeah.
Yeah, she blocked me on TikTok because I remember when Denise sent me her profile. I went to go search it. I couldn't even search it. I was like, what? Did she block me? Like, am I going to have to make a whole nother TikTok just to follow her? Like, why did you block me? Like,
Let
I
me
guess
ask
she
you.
see me comment on everything.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was. You said, "Oh boy, not another one. I want to spread awareness for her."
Right? Exactly.
Let me ask you a question, and I have to ask this: why haven't you went to the police with this information?
One, I was more so scared of retaliation from Courtney because if she
Right.
could do all of that to her and with her, I wouldn't even want to think how she would even try to,
Yeah.
mysteriously get me disappeared. So
Mm.
it's like war with it. It's like you can either go head first or you could just like in the background and keep
I
keep up your
understand.
evidence, keep your you know just keep it on their mind. But if you just jump head first, they just gonna cut your head off, and you just gonna
Ooh,
you
I
know.
understand, Mama. And you know that Courtney is a blood. Her and her friends, they gang members.
I heard about that, but me personally, like I know blood members, and they don't say they know her. So I don't
Oh,
know where she. I don't know where she was put in at,
what's that?
or yeah, like I
Right.
don't know because in Houston, like they not finna just put no female on the gang, like and then you're a stud. So it's like at the same time,
Mm,
it's a lot that you gotta do. You can't just be out here like, oh yeah, I bang blood, I'm blood. Like what's up, blood? Like no, it don't work like that.
right.
So it's
I know
just
how
like
it is in the
she
city,
she
but
might have more family ties than she would have mob ties in my eyes because that's what it seemed like. Just like how she saying all this with the police and you saying your family with the police. So You have family ties. You don't have mob ties. You don't have gang ties. You have family ties. And that's just what it is. But yeah, like I didn't ask people and they don't know her. I ain't never even seen her before.
This is above Blue's bed, a picture of Aliyah. Well, Aliyah was always at her house and stuff. They say they were best friends and this and that. I hope she comes forward. I doubt it. Uh, I understand what you mean about not why you didn't come forward before. I'm glad you came forward now. Um, what do you want to see happen with this? Because this is a closed case, which is sad. So, what do you want to see happen with this? What are you
I want to
hoping?
see her get justice. I don't want Courtney to go to jail. I want everybody else involved to like not even go to jail. Like y'all deserve the death penalty. Like you don't even deserve to even just have life
Right.
in jail to even still breathe because you
I know that's
taunted her
right.
mom for one. You taunted her. She could have had a heart attack or went into like some type of like you don't do that. You just don't do that. So it's just like I don't know. I want so much to happen to her, but I don't even want to speak evil because you know your tongue is the strongest vessel on your body. So I didn't even want to speak
Woo!
evil, but I really hope that karma get her faster than she thinks she running right now because it's been too long already.
That's right. The
And I
tongue is
miss
the
my
death
fairy. Like
weapon.
that's my fairy. I always call Aliyah my fairy. Like that is my fairy. She's just so pure.
Before I know she was so beautiful. I wanna go and show everyone something before we go. Uh, let me show y'all something before we go. Just a memory. So pretty. Who is that?
My beautiful Aliyah. Like what Denise birthed an angel. Like
That is your beautiful Leah.
I love her
Do you
so
remember
much.
these moments of her with her funny moments and stuff? Matter of fact, let's get into that.
Yes, please, because she is hilarious. Like, oh my God, that's why I wish I had my old phone. Like, when we used to be high, what? That was the most randomest video moments I ever, like,
Okay, so
oh
talk about
my
a funny
God.
moment that you would never forget where you would be cracking up right now. Look,
Okay,
listen now. Come
I'm
on,
not gonna
let's hear
lie.
it.
Okay, my favorite memory is this was the day when she was working at that Family Dollar by my house. And I was like, right before she got off, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get some daiquiris, I'm gonna get some wine or something, like something. She was just like, okay, I don't care. I don't really drink. I'm just like, man, if I get some wine, you gonna drink the wine with me. So why? I go to the store. I'm so busy texting her. I'm so excited that I even, like seeing her again. I didn't bought some stuff in the store. Came out the store because I'm still texting her. I didn't left everything in the store. I didn't drove back to her job. And she's just like, "Where's the wine?" I'm like, "Oh shit! I didn't even grab the bag." Like I'm like, I gotta call the people back. She was just like, "How did you forget?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm so happy talking to you. Like I didn't left
Aw,
it." I left it. She was just like, don't worry about it. You probably didn't need to drink it anyway. I was like, no, we're going to go get that. We're finna drink today. Like, what? I don't care. She was just like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We can just get some another time. I was like, nope. I was about to cry and everything. She was like, you're really about to cry? I was like, yes, because now I feel like I just wasted money. Yes, I'm about to cry. Yes, I am. She was like, don't be a crybaby. Don't be a crybaby. Like, she always know how to make the best out of anything. Like, because I was really sad. Like, I was like, oh my God, I got that to drink with you, which is, enjoy our time together. And I didn't left it at the store. They left it
Aw.
at the store.
Seems like she really cared about you. You were a good friend.
Yes, I did not want her to leave that day. She was just like, I gotta go. Because, my girlfriend's going to be calling me. I'm like, what? You got a girlfriend? Yeah, she's going to be calling me. I was just like, oh my
Did you
God,
know
here we
that?
go.
Do you remember this?
We're giving you all. We're all false now. We're giving you all. We're all false now. That's all I really know. So yeah, this is for Kelsey. I hope she liked it.
Aw,
Yeah, she loved to sing.
she loved to sing.
We used to do karaoke over the phone whenever she wasn't around Courtney and she could actually be on video calling me. Like, what will be going back and forth with music? I'll be like, okay, you play this song and then I got next. I'm playing it on my end.
The fashion is amazing. She is a
Yeah.
top model.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Yes,
Top
ma'am.
model.
What?
Can't
And
deny it.
I feel like that's why the girls probably hated on her at the shelter anyways, because like I said, it don't matter. Everybody has their own thing they go through. But when she come out that room, oh yeah, baby. What? What are you talking about? That man, she be dressed head to toe, hair curly. Yes, I'd be like, yes, ma'am. I used to ask her for lotion just because. Can I get some of that lotion you got? Can I get some of that perfume? Like,
I
let me
know
just
that's
get a little
right.
bit of your drip, please.
Aw. Even without the makeup, look how beautiful she is. Look at
Yes,
that skin
glowing.
glowing. Oh man, wow. They sent me something in Messenger. Let me see. Uh, oops. Hold on. Okay, so Jen says I sent this to Blue and then she blocked me. Yeah, she will continue to block people. I don't know why. I think she's covering up something.
Hmm. Because that don't make sense. Why do all of them alone even just be blocking people when y'all want to say, oh, but I care for her and da da da. Like, that's why it make me so mad with this situation, because it make me think about my other friend. Like, that his friends was doing the same thing, and the person, like, I knew the person that did it. I told him before it even happened, before he even died. He came to my house one day with him. I told him, I said, I don't like you. I don't like you. I didn't say it rude. I just was being blunt. I said, I don't like you. He was just like, why you don't like me? Why you don't like me? I told him straight up, because I have that gift. I said, it's something in your soul. I don't like your soul. It's something in you. I don't want you around me. I don't want you around me at all. Like, I don't even want you to even, like, when he come see
Right.
me, I don't want you to come with him. You don't need to come with him. And the dude wanted to, like, talk to my sister so bad. Like, my sister would just, like, ignore him completely. Like, he would just be like, try to sell her drugs or something, or look, I got this gas, you want to try this gas, like, want to try this weed?
Mm,
Like, no, just move around. So it was like, when it happened and he died, and when I seen him, it was like, just everything in me was like, no, it was you. And then, not even to tell you, the night that he had passed away, he had just came to my mom's house. He was knocking on the door. He used to come to my mom's house every day in the morning. 6 in the morning, I just bring my daughter to daycare. He would come. He'll be like, Come on, get up. You know it's time to get up. Positive vibes today. Got to do something productive. Come on, get up. Okay. One of those days he didn't come that morning. He came that night. I was all the way somewhere on the west or something, running errands with my little sister, and my tire came off of my car. I don't even know. Whole tire came off. Like I could have ran into something. The front tire of my car came off. So I'm trying to call a tow truck. Okay, so my sister, my older sister, she at the house. She called me. She like, your friend here, your friend here. He looking for you. I'm like, why he just pop up at the house? Why he ain't call me? So he like, where you at? Where you at? I'm with the guys. I'm with the guys. I'm gonna come see you later. Whatever. I was just trying to pull up and smoke. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just pull up where y'all at. So he's like, nah, I'm gonna just see you later. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm still waiting on the tow truck. Like when I say I don't know how I fell asleep, and all I know is I could just see him on the ground coughing up blood. He was just like, help, help.
Wow.
And it was like the vision of it was he was looking at me like I was sitting on the ground with him, like, I don't know. And I was just like, what? And I just woke up gasping for breath, and I was just like, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. The tow truck didn't come till like 5 in the morning. That happened around 9 something p.m. When I finally got back and they told me he was dead, when I say I pulled up over there so fast to where they said he died at, everything in my body told me like this was not no drive-by. It's not no drive-by because anybody that knows a person knows that he wouldn't even walk nowhere. Then a person that know that they did so much in the streets, they gonna be cautious about a lot of things they do. So they're not just about to
Yep.
just go walk to a store or just go walk out. They're not just about to do
Mm-hmm.
that. So it's like when I seen the dude and I kept telling him, I'm like, no, you did that to him. You took my friend away because you couldn't be a real friend. For what?
Mm.
What did you do that for? So it's like when I held him accountable for it for so long, he kept trying to beg to me like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that to my friend. I didn't do that to my friend. Like I had got so much evidence and just, he couldn't even lie no more. Like you did it. And so
Wow.
happened to be he died this year. He got ran over by a truck.
Girl. Whew.
So it make me mad when I think about how they ignoring it, and y'all want to say y'all was her friend, y'all was her sister, y'all was da-da-da. It always is me,
Right.
and it's like
Right.
it hurt me in the end because I be feeling like I can't never have a real friend, because it's like it's always something. A dude take them away from me or something, or they pass away or something. Like
Let me
it's just.
let me ask you this. If the FBI, the cop would have come to you, would you tell them now about this?
Yes, I would tell them now.
I know
They
that's
didn't
right.
want to listen to us. Then we had all type of information, like the same type of information y'all got. How y'all got screenshots, voice recordings,
Everything.
all of that y'all had. I personally had that on my phone that I was sending to his parents. I was in the streets being a detective. I did that, risking my life. Them people didn't even want to hear us out. I went to the dad. I went with
Jane.
the dad downtown so many times to even try to schedule a interview or whatever, however that goes. They was just like, okay, we're gonna call you, we're gonna call you, we're gonna call you, we're
Mm,
gonna call. They
nope.
never called.
Never do. Never. Well, you heard it here. She says she will talk to them. Um, Before we go, I want to say, what do you want to say to Aliyah?
I want to say,
Look at that
she.
beautiful face right there.
I just want to say, you always been an angel. You always been a fairy. You kept me happy even when I was sad sometimes. Like she wouldn't even know I was sad, but just because she called me, I'm like, oh my god, yes. But I wish I could just hug you. Like I just really wish I could just give you a hug, like just squeeze you so tight like a bear, like just one more time, like. Cause I don't even think I got to hug her that night, like, and that bothers
Oh
me. I don't even think
man.
I got a hug out of her. She just got in the car and she was just like, "Where we going?" And I'm just like, "Okay, we're gonna go to the party." It was just dull, like she was just numb. I just want to hug her. I just want to give her a kiss on her cheek and just be like, "You're so beautiful, you're so pretty." I just want to see her with her curls in her hair.
Wow.
see her laughing. Like, I love her giggle. Like, oh my God, that gets me every time. Like, what? That giggle. Like, like, oh, she's just such a fairy. Like, she's so beautiful. Like, hmm, people just make me sick. Like, they really make me sick. And it's just like, I'm so tired of getting friends. And then every time I get a friend, I get close to them. Something happen. I don't want to
So
be closed
sorry.
off. But I don't know. I'm her guardian angel, so I'm gonna be her voice. She's,
That's right.
everything happened for a reason. I wasn't around her for all those years for a reason. So she's here with me now. I know she's here with me. I know she know I love her. I always tell her that I love you. Be careful. You know.
Look at that picture right there. She's blowing you a kiss. I
My favorite girl.
want to say thank you so much for coming on and speaking from the heart and telling the truth and just being supportive of Aliyah and wanting justice and still being in contact with her mother. I'm not stop working on this. I was up to 8 o'clock in the morning actually, um, trying to find out different angles that I can do with this case. I finally went to sleep at 8 o'clock this morning. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm like that. Like when I work on something, I just go hard. So I want to say thank you for even coming on here because you didn't have to, you know, and I'm sorry for your loss because you not only lost to Leah, but you lost somebody else. You know, you've been through a lot. You're such a
Yeah.
strong, strong, strong girl. And God is watching over you. And know God got you. Aaliyah's watching over you as well. Thank you so much for joining. My prayers are to you. I'll definitely keep you and keep keep vibing with you and stuff like that. I'm just like that. Like I'll just keep hitting you up, making sure you're good. Just little stuff like that, saying, "Hey, I hope you don't mind."
Oh no, I don't mind. It's always
Okay.
everybody needs someone to check on them, because you never
Yeah.
know.
All
So
right. Good.
I'm
Yeah.
very appreciative of it.
Yeah. I always do that. So I just want you to know that I'm not a stalker or nothing.
Mm-mm.
I just
No,
want to
because
say,
I,
"Hey,
I
girl,
do
you
I do
good?"
Denise I do Denise the same way. I'll be like, hey, you okay?
Yeah. You
She's be
good
like,
over
yeah, I'm
there?
okay. I'll be like, okay, just checking on you, just
Yeah.
making sure,
You good over there?
right?
Yeah. And Jen, I saw the messages. I didn't read all of them just now because I want to do something with that, and I might have you on here as well. Because you did message Blue and how she blocked it. So I'm gonna do another live with that. So that's why I didn't read them all on here. So just bear with me, okay? Thank you so much for joining. Do you want to say anything else?
Um, no, but thank y'all for having me. I
Mm.
appreciate this. I'm always willing to help out with anything. Like my goal and what I actually want to go to school for and major, I want to be a forensic scientist. So like
Woo!
just being able to use my gift and be voices for other
Yeah.
people is, you know,
Yeah.
is really big for me. Is That's my biggest vibe. That's where my potential is. That's where I gain my wisdom from. So just being able to do this is more of like an accomplishment for me. Like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to do this. So if I can find other people that's willing to do the same thing genuinely, I'm all for it. I'm always for it.
Yes, that's amazing. Kathy B said, "Thank you and wish you the best in that field."
Thank you, Kathy. Yes,
Wow.
ma'am. That is, I've always told my parents that, like, they always like, cause my mom did cosmetology and barber school. My dad is a DJ and all the other stuff. But like, yeah, I do music. I love fashion, everything. But my main goal is to be a forensic scientist. But I want my goal for real it's to do it for the kids. Like all these
Mm,
kids that's missing, and they want to just
mm,
close cases for
right.
newborns or people that's leaving their babies in dumpsters and just all
Woo.
kind of stuff. Like I want to know why. Why when it be
Right.
people's family members are out here that be wanting to get these kids, and it's people that really cannot have kids and will take your kids in, and it just makes me so mad because it makes me think about CPS. I want to get into the CPS field too, because why do y'all take these kids away from families that are good? They're good.
There you
The
say
child
that.
is perfectly fine,
Yes.
and y'all take them and
Yes.
go bring them to these damn fiends and these pedos and all type of, like, just to keep
Yes.
the commotion going. Somebody got to stop it. We need more black people in this field. It's too much wickedness going on. Like, no.
Ain't that the truth? For real. I do all type of cases on that too on here. Oh, we're gonna have you back on.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yo, yes. Oh my God. I was just matter of fact, I actually have to talk about I was supposed to go live on it, but then I was got another missing person case that somebody came to me because his brother's missing. But I wanted to go live on the little girl that was being beaten and abused by the stepmother who let her dog abuse the little girl. She trapped the little girl into the room and let the pit bull or whatever type of dog it was attack her and everything. It's just horrible.
So
It's horrible.
it, like, what is it called? Like, hauled the baby? Is that the word?
Huh?
Hauled? I'm trying to think of the word they use when the
I
dogs
don't know.
fight.
Oh, I don't know. It is on the news though, and people were talking
That
about it.
is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, wow. And it makes it so bad. Her biological mother passed away from heart problems or something. So she was living with her dad and then the monster stepmoms. Like, proof. But where was the dad at? Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole live on that because it was like, wow. The cops said this is the worstest child neglect they ever seen. Yeah. So when I do it though, I would love to have you on. We could talk about it together and stuff. I'll get more information on it.
For sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, everybody. I want to say thank y'all for joining. Um, please share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, go join the group that Denise has for Aliyah, Justice for
Yes.
Aliyah. Please sign that petition as well. Let's get this out. Hopefully, they will open this case. It's a shame that this case is closed. This case should not be closed at all. It really, really shouldn't. Katie, would you like to say anything? You're so quiet over there.
Nope. I appreciate you coming up and speaking up. You would think a lot of other people would if they were truly her best friends. So thank you for that. And I think this was definitely very eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
It proved a lot more that from I think everyone's perspective, from what her mother has investigated and found and has told everyone, to hear it physically from somebody that had been around her, I think makes a difference too.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure. All right. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed night. See y'all soon. Come check me
Bye.
out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Brooklyn Squad. Bye,
For
y'all.
sure. Bye, y'all.
Mm.